What if you were given the opportunity to pay off your business funding much faster and cheaper, where you can earn 2% on all fundings by referring others, they get funded, and then you get 2% on all fundings or 1% on employee retention credit? Hi, this is Michael with Viral Funding Solutions. And what is exactly this service? It's exclusive to my partnerships, my network, and I work with the best lenders, underwriters as an expert business loan broker in case this is the first time or perhaps you've heard of that before. But honestly, I help people in all businesses get the right type of financing under the right strategic partnership and roadmap longer term. And I actually care about you as a human person first and then business second. You see a lot of these businesses out there just try to get you in, submit an application, send us some bank statements, and we'll get you a term sheet or we'll send you something back. They overpromise, underdeliver, bait and switch. They're not the best for you, not the best underwriting, and you end up going down a spiral of events where you're just making mistake after mistakes and you're like, well, I should have done it this way instead. So what this program entails, because it is exclusive, and this is a Connect Cash, or you can call it Connect Cash Credits, where you literally can get 2% on all fundings for you referring other people in your relationship network, other businesses that you may or may not know. And when they get funded, then you can earn 2% on all fundings, or if it's the employee retention credit, you can get 1%. And so what happens is, as a non-startup, there will be possibly some collateralized options here where you can get in, but ideally you want to have at least 4+ months in business, 15,000 plus per month in monthly revenue, and on your lowest month in the last 3 months, 15,000 and above. You can get in with the 500 and above FICO credit score, so bad credit is acceptable, and it's lower documentation, so about 3 months of bank statements, a copy of your driver's license, and a voided check. Now, if you're in a few other states like California, Utah, and a few other ones, there might be 4 months of bank statements with multiple offers. But just so you know, this is available, and you can literally pay off your own funding. Once somebody else gets that funding, you have the remaining balance and you go, oh, I can pay this off much faster and it'll be much cheaper. Nowhere else can you get this done. On top of having already early payment discounts that are the best in the industry. Just so you know, again, I have the best network of underwriters, lenders out there, and we're very competitive because they know me, because they know my team. They know, hey, that's Michael. And I'm very trustworthy, respectful. I have a great personal and business relationship with all the tier lenders. And the way we can get things done in a certain organization, in a better structure for you to get the best out there, and also for longer term, not just something we can get in short term. You know how those companies, they go, well, I can't help them today, I'm going to go to the other person. Or, they might rightfully do so, but they just kind of forget about you. Or, hey, when you're ready, but they don't guide you with certain parts of the education process. So you have this, and I have my document here that I want to use as guidance. I pretty much said everything, but I want to cover a few details just so I make sure I don't miss it. I have it all up here, but again, I just don't want to miss this as pointers that I put down here on my own document, so I make sure I use this as a guideline. So as business owners who participate will receive funds deposited to their bank account or bank accounts, along with directions on how you can use those funds to pay down the balance or the remaining balance, as it is here, with your specific provider / lender. If you choose, So you don't have to if you don't want to. You may forget about it, or you won't, or you'll come back to it and then decide, hey, I have another business owner in the same industry or in a different business who actually I can spread the word with. This guy helped me. And by then we'll have a stronger relationship, hopefully so, if we don't already. But for those who have already come through the process, know this, that I take well care of them, very good care, and they're in the best, safest of hands. And I really do care at the end of the day, and I give you a lot of value and help along the way. And I'll help you in understanding what's happening in the underwriting when we get to an offer, why we didn't get to an offer, or some things we can do to change it, and so forth. But that's if you choose. With this program, you can even earn even more than you owe, which is another advantage. So you're earning also on the potential of somebody else getting funding, and then you're being able to pay it back. So you might have less of a remaining balance, and then what you earn from that client, which is pretty cool. So everybody's in a different place. So now let me go over here just to make sure I don't miss anything. 1 second. And again, this will be down below in the description, just so you know. You can get started. There might be an article, there might be a link to get started. There will also be a questionnaire, you can fill out if you haven't, where I can get you a very personalized and customized email response on your best funding option and options, thoroughly broken down from top to bottom, whether you can or can't qualify. I'll show you what the best option is at the top of that email that I send back to you. That's my processes, systems, and automation that I help the majority of people. And it's very energy and time efficient when you come to me. It's very hassle-free, heckle-free, or whatever you'd like to call that. So let me come back to this. Okay. So after post-funding, you can respond to an invitation from our organization, and there could be a separate link where you can click on and connect with to sign up to get your referral link. Once you have opted in, you will be added to the database as a preferred customer. That normally means, especially when you get funded, on our end, we call it preferred customer too. And we'll be given an ID number and website to share. So you'll be given that link and that information, perhaps the referral code. This preferred customer classification, this is something else in terms of me, so we'll go away from that part. It's just for me as a broker / agent to know that for qualification purposes. So the name of your replicated site will be client name, referral page, and the email and phone number shown will be my own or your own. So that kind of changes a little bit over time as we're looking at it. So I believe I've covered everything that I needed to about this Connect Cash credits and what it entails. Just to recap, you can earn 2% on all your fundings or 1% on employee retention credit for those that you refer. And you can pay your balance, the remaining amount, much faster and completely. And on top of early payment discounts, that'll definitely give you a leg up when you can meet those timelines. And then when you pay it off, like if you're at 50% of the balance, just remember this, that normally you can come back and get additional funding, perhaps double the amount you got last time. So if you receive, let's say 30,000, pay off 50% of it, we can possibly come back and get you about 60,000 next time, or another 30,000, another 40 to 50,000 by then, if not just more of the balance. But normally when you can come back, there's perhaps add-on funds with other services out there, but that's how it could work. And then you can leverage that power. If you didn't get all the funding you wanted at once, let's say you wanted a goal of 100,000, but revenue-based, you can only start off with 30,000 right now because of bank statements in cash flow, etc. Then you start off with 30,000. The next time we probably get you 60, 50, 60,000, 70,000. And in just 2 tries or 3 tries, you're already at your 100K goal. So I know some individuals need it all at once. So if you had collateral, you could offer that. But if you don't, or you don't want to use it and you're like, I'll just start off with a minimum amount, that's another advantage, and that's another alternative you can take on. So I believe I've gone a little bit extensive in this video. Look down below. There should be an article or extra content. You can click on the questionnaire if you haven't done that yet. And I can get you connected and get you to understand how you can get the right type of service and what makes most sense for you. And you'll learn more about it, qualifications, requirements for this, as well as much more in an article, perhaps if it's there again in the description. And if not, you'll see other content like the questionnaire and other forms, and even learn more about me and my story if you'd like to, just like yourself. If you at once upon a time, or you still maybe are in a 9-to-5 role, I was there, and how difficult I was being over promised, under delivered, undervalued, underpaid. It's all an understatement. A company ended up going down under. I ended up finding other ways, other streams of providing for myself. Was on unemployment, had to get the food stamp cards again, and you know how that may go if you've been there, or you could only imagine. In a transitionary phase after going to school academics and then working other roles before that one, and when we went down under. So it was just a pivoting phase, and I'm sure you've been there and you know what that's like. But again, this will be down below. Learn more about the type of service you can get in and connected with this, and all the details will be there and much more. That's everything for now. Talk soon. Bye.